Max. It was a beautiful morning in Corona. Everyone was enjoying the day. Everyone, that is, except the captain of the guard, Maximus. Max was hard at work patrolling the streets for troublemakers and evildoers.
Is it just me, or does Max look strange? Eugene asked Rapunzel as they strolled through town.
Rapunzel studied Max. He had dark circles under his eyes, and his normally neat mane was messy. "You're right," she said. "He looks like he hasn't slept in weeks." Eugene and Rapunzel found Max's second-in-command and asked him what was wrong with their friend. Poor Max. "The captain has been so worried about doing a good job," the guard said, "that he hasn't been sleeping. No matter how many guards we put on duty, he insists that he needs to stay on patrol." Rapunzel was worried. Refusing to sleep couldn't be good for Max. "You know what this means?" she told Eugene with a knowing look.
Plan time?"
Eugene asked.
"Plan time," Rapunzel agreed.
Plan time. The two went off to figure out their plan. When they returned, they found Max running drills with his guards. "Max!" Rapunzel cried. "I can't find Pascal anywhere. Can you help me find him? I'm afraid something might have happened." Max puffed out his chest. He was on the case. He started to sniff the ground, searching for the chameleon scent. Eugene and Rapunzel followed Max all around town, but Pascal was nowhere to be found. Could that be Pascal? Finally, as they turned toward the stables, Max caught the chameleon scent. The friends burst through the stable doors, eager to rescue Pascal, but he was fast asleep on a pile of hay. "You found him! Great job, Max!" Rapunzel said.
"Say, Max, old buddy," Eugene said, "since we're here in the stables with this nice pile of hay, what do you say to a nap?"
But Max just shook his head. He was too busy to take a break. There's Pascal. Rapunzel and Eugene looked at each other, disappointed. They had hoped that by tricking Max into following them into the stables, they could convince him to rest. But it looked like they were going to need another plan. Luckily, Eugene was on the case. A little while later, Eugene and Rapunzel found Max inspecting the ships that had just arrived at the harbor.
"Max, all the apples have been stolen from the orchard," Eugene shouted.
Max knew he had to do something. He couldn't let a thief get away on his watch. He raced toward the apple orchard, with his friends close behind. Together, the team searched the orchard for clues about the missing apples. Soon, Max spotted some footprints. He and his friends followed them back to the palace into the kitchen, where they found a piping hot apple pie. The apples hadn't been stolen after all. The chef had used them to make a special treat for the royal family's dinner.
"Apple pie? I love apple pie," Eugene exclaimed. "But it always makes me sleepy. Do you want a bite, Max?"
But Max just shook his head again. He didn't have time for pie. With the case of the missing apples solved, he had to get back to work. Corona needed him.
Here's the apple pie.
Disappointed, Eugene looked at Rapunzel. He had been sure that his plan was going to work. Maybe we can tire him out enough that he has to sleep, Rapunzel suggested. We just need to make him run around for a while.
Suddenly, she had an idea.
We have to get to the snuggly duckling, Rapunzel told Max. The pup thugs are in trouble. Trouble was the only word Max needed to hear. He motioned for Rapunzel and Eugene to hop on his back, and the three galloped toward the snuggly duckling. The snuggly duckling. Max burst into the snuggly duckling. He scanned the tavern, looking for the troublemakers, but everyone gathered around the piano, singing and laughing. Max looked at Rapunzel and Eugene confused. No one was in trouble. With a sigh, he turned to leave. I don't know. Wait, Max, Rapunzel said. We're sorry we lied to you. We were just worried. The truth is, we've been trying all day to make you rest. We were just trying to help, Eugene added. You do need a break, Max, Rapunzel said. Can't you just stay for one song? Max was touched that his friends cared enough to spend the day trying to help him. With a whinny, he agreed. One song couldn't hurt. Rapunzel grinned and whispered something in Hook Hand's ear. He nodded and then began to play a quiet, peaceful lullaby on the piano. As Rapunzel sang along, she noticed Max swaying to the music. Slowly, his eyes began to close. Soon, Max was asleep. Well, Max is starting to fall asleep finally. Eugene put a blanket over Max, and Rapunzel motioned for everyone to quickly leave the snuggly duckling. As the thugs quietly closed the door behind them, Rapunzel gave Eugene a hug. It had taken them all day, but they finally gotten Max to take a well-deserved break. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!